Last week we talked about there's a handle building up, and this is likely going to be the right handle as long as this level is holding up. So subsequently, that is the right handle that's come back to test 7,000. And yesterday there was a attempt to go down, break below, but ends up as a demand tail. So there's also demand come in right at this axis zone. So this is where the previous resistance zone turned into a support. So first attempt, breakout, come back, have a test, and then second attempt showing as a demand tail. So that has been turning into a support zone. Okay, so 6,900 is the level that everyone is watching, and especially within the zone, we definitely can see some accumulation, some buy on dip show up within the zone. So overall, in terms of the supply level, I do really see spike of the supply just like here or even this heavy sell off. So in fact, supply has been decreasing throughout. And in terms of the magnitude to the downside, the pullback is very, very shallow. So this is very encouraging. And this whole thing, let me zoom out a little bit. So this is the reaccumulation zone, and looks like it's ready to move out from this zone. And especially when we have this decreasing of the supply level with contraction of the volatility. So here is a very volatile movement to the downside, and segment 2 is also relatively volatile and came with relatively high supply level. So this is consistent high volume, consistent high supply. But here is relatively shallow pullback, and here is even just negligible and came with low volume, low supply level. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this 4 segment just shows a contraction of the volatility and match with a decreasing of the supply level. So that is pretty much a textbook style structure before the expanding of the price action. Means it's likely going to kickstart another rally to go up. So first target could be the round number like 771 to about 7,200. And if we want to just use this projection, like this is about 6,950, or even we can take it to about 6,900 to 65. So it's about roughly 350 point. So we could add another 359 from 6,900. There will be around 7,250. So the immediate targets could be 7,250 for S&P 500. So for the past few sessions, here is just a very shallow pullback and attempt to rally, and also that came with a demand tail, and all came with generally low volume. So that's very encouraging, and I would like to just go to another chart. Let's check out Nasdaq. So Nasdaq 100 is pending a breakout of the immediate resistance level. So here is the 26,000 level as a resistance level, and has just approaching this level many times. Okay, let me just clone another line. All right, so here we just treat it as a zone, and this is a resistance zone that's the Nasdaq 100 has been testing and pending a breakout. And all this came with also very textbook style structure. ascending triangle with contraction of the volatility and decreasing of the supply as well. So very constructive. It's just pending a breakout commitment and to rally to the upside. So Nasdaq 100 is looking very bullish, and seems like price is tightening. Want to move out from this contraction pattern and to at least test the previous all-time high level and go beyond as well. So Nasdaq 100 is looking also very bullish. So next one, let's just take a look at the Dow Jones first before we dive into the Russell 2000. So Dow Jones, on the other hand, this is just a very straightforward up channel. So it's just respecting this channel and bouncing up and down, traveling within this channel. Apart from this bit shakeout and quickly come back in. Right now, it's approaching the overbought line of the up channel. So let's see whether it could just break out of this up channel and then switch it into different gradient, different gear. If it does, I suspect that we could probably look into this channel. So this could be another way that we could anticipate. Okay, so something like this. And lastly, Russell 2000 is leading the way up. So this is very important because there's a lot of the stocks within the Russell 2000, and mainly the small and mid cap stocks. And this huge accumulation structure lasts from, I think, 4 years. Well, that's 22 until now. So yeah, that's around 4 years. And finally, just have a resolution out recently. So there has been a lot of the choppy movement, especially with volatile periods right here, and also some shakeout and eventually contraction of the volatility. But take note of the last swing to the upside for the past weeks or past 2 weeks. So that's from 2nd of January, Friday, until now. So that is a very vibrant rally, and that came with quite a good demand. Okay, and every single candle just push it to the upside. So similar to the past, something like this, but this is a bit different because that is coming out from the oversold level, oversold zone. So this is deeply oversold, and that's really just buying on the way up from the oversold level, oversold zone. But here, this is just a spring, so a failed breakdown and followed by a very vibrant rally, a sign of strength rally, or call it a minor sign of strength rally. So in short, this is maybe minor support level, could be somewhere around 2600. So look for maybe some test bar for a day or two before it's continue the rally. So if we take into account this whole big structure from 2022, this whole chunk of the accumulation structure will have huge targets to project to. But conservatively, we could just focus on the very recent price structure from 2300 all the way to about 2570. So let's say at another 250 point from here, that will be around 2800. Okay, so immediate target could be just 2800, and there will be a lot of the small mid cap stock to participate. So this is very important and very encouraging because we'll see a lot of the stocks that will actually coming out from the bottom and also participating the rally while the rotation is ongoing. Take note of some of the overextended stocks, and also do not chase while it is very extended, because it's quite common for the stocks to just pull back because of the profit taking activity, or even just consolidate for a while before it just resume the momentum to continue the rally.